Beautiful soul family, to on another level. So I thank you so much, beautiful soul family, for your subscribes. I encourage you to please hit the like button and share content, because these messages are about encourage you to be your higher self, encourage you to be to live your life with purpose, and encourage you to be accountable of your own life. Now, it's so interesting because today's reading comes from Proverbs chapter 1, verses 8 to verses 8 to 19. And so I'm just going to get right on in, okay, beautiful soul family. Here it reads, it's about avoiding the path of the violent. And as I opened it, I was like, wow, avoid the path of the violent. This does not mean tread upon the sides of it, but totally avoid it. Okay, so let's see what God is saying. It says, listen, my son, to your father's instruction, and don't reject your mother's teaching, for they will be a garland of favor on your head and pendants around your neck. My son, if sinners entice you, don't be persuaded. If they say, come with us, let us set an ambush and kill someone. Let's swallow them alive like Sheol, whole like those who go down to the pit. We'll find all kinds of valuable property and fill our homes with plunder. Throw in your lot with us, and we'll all share the loot. My son, don't travel that road with them, or set your foot on their path, because their feet run toward evil, and they hurry to shed blood. It is useless to spread a net where any bird can see it, but they set an ambush to kill themselves. They attack their own lives. Such are the paths of all who make profit dishonestly. It takes the lives of those who receive it. And so, beautiful soul family, Proverbs, as brought out in chapter 1, verse 1, it says, what is the purpose of Proverbs? Well, the Proverbs of Solomon, son of David, king of Israel, is for learning, wisdom, and discipline, for understanding insightful sayings, for receiving prudent instruction in righteousness, justice, and integrity, for teaching shrewdness. So this is so important. This is really interesting. And I'll tell you why. Because I was just putting on my videos in reference to here in 2 Timothy 3:16, it says, all scripture is given by inspiration of God and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness, that the man of God or woman of God or children of God, right, may be perfect, thoroughly furnished unto all good works. Not just a little bit, but all good works. And then right over here, I usually have my Bible. I turn to it, and what I turned to was Proverbs chapter 1. And immediately my eyes came to avoid the path of the violent. And the thing about it is what is the path of the violent? The path of the violent is about looking to overtake someone, where they take joy. They take joy in overcoming someone else's will. Here it says that, for these people, and really what comes to mind is host. But for these hosts, they invite people. You see, misery loves company. So they are inviting people. Where they say, come with us. There's already this, it's not come with me. It's come with us. And so the thing about it, let's set an ambush and kill someone. You see, on another level, it's about understanding things on another level. It's about reading the Bible and understanding its instructions, where they say, son, listen to your mother and father's instruction. Even if, there are people who do not have a mother or do not have a father, for whatever means. And in the Bible, God says, if you don't have a mother and you don't have a father, I will be your mother and your father. Okay? And so as we're looking into the Bible is brought in 2 Timothy 3:16 and 17, is giving us instruction on how we can walk in the path of righteousness. And so don't forsake the teachings of your mother and father that are instructing you to live a fulfilled life by giving you wisdom, son or daughter, okay? And don't reject your mother's teaching. You see, don't reject your father's instructions, which especially is the Bible, and don't reject your mother's teachings, okay? And wisdom, and glean the understanding of it. Because those that are of the world, they are violent. They are of wickedness, okay? And it says, look, come with us to come against someone. You see, Satan is about stealing, killing, and destroying. And so as brought out in verse 11, they say, if they say, come with us. Breaking that down, that's more than one person. Again, misery loves company. So you come with us to do what? It says, let's set an ambush and kill someone. Now, we learned this in school about plural, what is plural and what is singular. And singular is someone. So here we have a group of people. This is not a one-on-one battle. This is a group of people coming against someone to not only hurt. This is where the violence comes in. But they are seeking to kill. So they're seeking to kill, as brought out in 11. To kill someone. Let's attack someone innocent. Let's attack some innocent person just for fun. Does this sound like a person that is valuing their own life? No, they don't value their own life. And this is not just one person. This is a group of people. Now this is important because this is all found in the first chapter of Proverbs. This is not someone. They're not going after somebody that has come after them. They're going after somebody who is innocent. Someone who is unbeknownst of someone even working against them. And so, beautiful soul family, man or woman, okay, do not forsake the teachings of your father, instructions of your father, and the teachings of your mother, to go along with people who do this not because they need to, but they're doing this because it's fun. Okay? Let's continue to read. Let's swallow them alive like Sheol. So Sheol is death. Sheol is hell. Okay? Whole, like those who go down to the pit. So they are people who are wanting to engage in the acts of hellish activities. They're going after people's lives. They're going after innocent people's souls. They're not going after people who have done harm to others. No, because they are wanting to recruit those people. So these are people who are recruiting others to come against the innocent. And God Almighty is saying, avoid these people. Avoid the path of these hosts. Okay? And the thing about it is why they're doing it. They're doing it for fun. And they're doing it here as brought out in verse 12. Verse 13, where it says, we'll find all kinds of valuable property. So when we think about that, there are opportunistics, meaning there are people who look and find the innocent to take their property, valuable property. So these are people that have been looking into other people's lives. People that stalk others. People that are not happy. They're not spending time in their own life. They're spending time in looking at other people's lives. Figuring out how they can kill the innocent to take of their valuable property. What else does the Bible say? And fill our houses with plunder. So in order to fill their house, that means at one point in time their house was empty. But the thing about it is it's not the house, the temple that is within where they will find that it is full. Okay? They are about filling their house of the world, which is emptiness. Okay? Verse 14, throw in your lots with us. Whenever I think about lot, I think about betting. I think about money. I think about when Jesus gave his life on the cross. There are people that were throwing lots, betting on the cloth that was soaked of Jesus' blood. They were betting on that. And so it's violent. It's a violence. It's of hate. And we are to stay clear of that. And we will all share in the loot. You see, these are people that continuously, they're in a vicious cycle. So they look, the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, which is Satan. Stealing, killing, and destroying. But the thing about it, beautiful soul family, is that the reason why God is instructing us, and this is found in chapter 1 of Proverbs, is because this is a path that leads to destruction. See, as a person spends their life to steal, kill, and destroy you, they are blinded because what they're doing is they're stealing and killing and destroying their own life. Here it says, it is useless to spread a net where any bird can see it. They set an ambush to kill themselves. This is brought out in verse 18. Such are the paths of all who make profit dishonestly. It takes the lives of those who receive it. So you may say, how come these people, these hosts, quote unquote, are able to do these things and succeed? The thing about it is they're not succeeding, beautiful soul family. And please take heart. Do not, don't say, well, if I can't beat them, let me join them. No. Because what they're not seeing is that they're coming against their own life. And it's them that falls into the pit. God was showing me about how a person is constantly digging themselves into their own grave, still going deep. They continue to wreak havoc upon someone else's life, and they take it's almost like it's a drug, and they have become addicted to that. And so they continue and continue and continue because they are not at peace. And people that take from others are only going to end up being in pieces within their own lives. So they continue and continue and continue. And the sad part about it is that God was showing me how this person is continuously digging and continuously digging, but they are the ones that are in the pit. And the sad thing is that all they see is their next plan to bring havoc upon someone else's life, but they don't see themselves in their own pit. And so, beautiful soul family, the sad part is that they don't see what they're doing to themselves. Do not, and I mean do not join with people that come against innocent others or innocent people. This, as a consultant, I have come to find that, the information that is found in the beginning, either the beginning of a book or the beginning of a chapter, is so valuable, but it gets overlooked. Here in Proverbs chapter 1, verses 18 to 19 is saying, avoid the path of the violent. Avoid also the path of those that are caught up in the energy of vengeance, because they know not of love. God said, do not take vengeance, for I am your avenger. The battle is not yours, it's the Lord's. So hopefully this passage in the Bible helps you or helps someone else, where they may be saying, well, you know what, all of this is happening to me, I'm going to join them. I can't fight them, or they may say, you know what, I'm going to take forth vengeance. The first chapter of Proverbs says avoid the path of the violent. Have a beautiful and wonderful day, and God bless.